All right, we have got, what, 3 breaks tonight, I think? Yeah. A pair of multi-sport jerseys, and then a case of Archives Signature Series Baseball, the Active Player Edition, and then a case of Plates and Patches Football. So that sounds like a lot. I get that. But none of it takes a very long time to break, so we should be in good shape. We are going to go over a little bit of information before we get started breaking, or get started ripping, I should say. I guess we've already started the break. So first up there, feedback. My feedback is completely automated on eBay, and anytime that you are kind enough to leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get the same in return, thanks to the wonders of automation. And of course, the other thing there is to say thank you. Always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me. This is what it looks like in the days ahead. So this stuff is already listed on eBay. It's available for bidding now. We're going to be breaking it over the course of the next few days. So tomorrow night is our last case of 2020 Series 1 Jumbo Baseball. As before, Veteran Base does not ship in that break, and the Celebration of Decades event ticket is a separate bidding category. On Wednesday night, it's a new release night. We're going to start a tad bit earlier at 8:30 Eastern, which is 5:30 Pacific, and we will open a 20-box case quantity of Panini One football, but they are from split cases, so half is coming from one distributor, half is coming from the other distributor. And then Topps Heritage Baseball, we're going to break a half case of that as well. So those are both of our new releases for Wednesday. We'll bust into them Wednesday night. On Thursday, we're going to do a little Revolution Basketball, the Chinese New Year edition. So it's a different configuration than what we have for our standard Revolution, but they have changed it a little bit from last year too. Looks like we do have signature options in there, although there's still no signature guarantees, but hey, at least they're in there this year. On Friday, Select Football, we're going to do a full 12-box case break of that, and the XRC redemptions are a separate bidding category in that break. And then on Saturday, we'll break another half case of Heritage Baseball. So that's what it looks like in the days ahead. Here is what you need to know for tonight. First off, this is the order that we're breaking in. So the multi-sport jerseys are first, Signature Series Active Player Edition second, Plates and Patches third. The free shipping break tonight is the multi-sport jersey break. If you are lucky enough to hit one of those 2 jerseys tonight, you can expect it to ship out the door and on the way to you no later than Monday, the 2nd of March, which, believe it or not, is a week from today. Anytime you do a free shipping break with me, that's how it works. It will go out somewhere within that 7-day window. And, of course, if you don't hit in the multi-sport jersey break, your consolation card or cards typically would be held and sent with your next package. If you want it sent separately by itself, send me a message on eBay and let me know, and I will gladly take care of that for you. Paid shipping breaks tonight. That is Archives Signature Series, Plates and Patches Football. Should be out the door and on the way no later than Thursday the 27th. They may be sooner, but they should not be later. If you get skunked in either one of those breaks, you can expect your consolation card or cards to ship out when the rest of the break goes out, because it's a paid shipping break, right? So that would be your next package. All right, that's all the info to use. Let's get down to it. First up is a 2-box break of 2019 Leaf Autograph Multi-Sport jerseys. This is break number 8. Of course, spots were sold by the first letter of the last name, as you can see there. Everything ended tonight on eBay the same night we're breaking it, Monday night, February 24th. And bidder user IDs of our winning bidders across from each bidding category there. New spreadsheet will go up before the start of every break, so if you're not in the jersey break, hang tight. You'll see your name up there shortly. Last little piece of business, background got blurry. Yes, it did. That was on purpose. Don't worry about that. We're still going to be able to see what we need to see. So who's here tonight? Spencer's in chat. Hi, Spencer's 800. Boyd is here. Jeffrey's here. Jeffrey, I think we are all paid up on everything. You know what? Let me check on it. Hang on a second. It's a good thing you asked me that. I hadn't looked at it in a few minutes, but I think we were all good. Let's double check it. Yeah, we are all good. I thought we were. But then when you asked me, I was like, oh, man. Sure as I say we are. But thank you for checking, Jeffrey. I definitely would have taken you up on it if we weren't. Boyd, you said you pulled a 1-of-1 Panther trio, so you're dumb to get into this for plates and patches. Oh, no, don't say that, Boyd. There's always more fun stuff to have. All right, we got a fun one here. We have a Shaquille O'Neal jersey. So, of course, the O is the first letter of the last name on this one. So, Shaq on a nice little what appears to be Lakers jersey. There is your Shaquille O'Neal signature. You've got a Beckett authentication sticker there and your Beckett paper certificate to go with it. So Shaq is a nice way to start things off with our multi-sport jerseys. Going to the letter O for the O'Neal part of that. And here comes our second one. Ooh, Boyd, is that you? You said Bam, so I'm thinking maybe you had the O's tonight. Maybe. I know people always kind of like, they gravitate towards certain letters, and you forget that there can be good things that come out of other letters too, like O. Oh boy, this looks like a hockey jersey, and I do not know anything about hockey. But just by looking at the design and the weight, I'm saying this is hockey. Ed Giacomin or something like that, perhaps. And it is JSA authenticated. There is your paperwork. There's your JSA authentication sticker and your signature. So this goes to the letter G. And I don't know this guy, but I'm going to guess you guys do. You guys know it. Well, not all of you. Many of you know I don't follow hockey, but I'm pretty sure this is a hockey player, looks like. Anyway, so that is the letter G with hockey guy there, and the letter O for the Shaquille O'Neal. All right, so not too bad, right? Not too bad. Okay, we are going to be going into a little Archive Signature Series Active Player Edition next. And it sounds like it'll take a while, but it really doesn't. So if you're waiting on plates and patches, don't wander too far off. This will take us, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. So probably everybody saw this a minute ago. We just talked about it. If you didn't hear me talking about it, take a minute, read what you see there on the screen. Hit me up with questions. It is a 20-box break of 2020. I typed 2019, but it's not 2019. I do that all the time. What is wrong with me? The listing correctly says 2020, but then when I do the spreadsheet, I like write crazy stuff. It is 2020 Archive Signature Series Active Player Edition, full case break number 6. Also ended tonight on eBay. Same wonderful format that you have grown to know and love, she says with a chuckle. Because, yeah, I'm sure you hate it. But anyway, it is team names on one side, the eBay user ID across from each team on the opposite side. So this is a buyback product. And it has one encased card per box. So we're going to have a total of 20 hits in here. And the part that takes us the longest, honestly, is just getting the boxes open. That really takes the longest part of everything. But once we get that done, it's pretty quick once we get all the wrapping off. And normally buyback products don't have redemptions in them, but this year we have found some. One that I have found a couple of times is Gleyber Torres, and of course he's only played for the Yankees, so it doesn't really affect anything there for that. He's only, got the one team on his resume, so he's not too bad. But the other one that we have found is Christian Yelich, and of course Yelich has been both Brewer and Tiger. So if we were to pull him or another player that has been on multiple teams, we'll have to use random.org and just do a random between those teams. Because when you go through the checklist on the Topps website, which I can put up and show you if we do hit a redemption, but all it gives is the player name. It doesn't put a team next to it. Because, of course, they would have no way to know which card was being redeemed either. Strange as that sounds. I know, it's weird. Weird to have redemptions in a buyback product from Topps, but nonetheless we do, so that's how we will work with it if we find any tonight. As you can see, I like to get all the plastic off first, and that way we can just kind of roll once we get going. Boyd says, was that jersey an XXXL? You know, I don't know. That thing was really heavy. It looks huge. Yeah. So I don't know. I would say it is size extra huge. That'd be my guess. I don't know. Boyd, you're wanting to know if we pull a lot of Panthers. It depends on the product. Sometimes we do. We've been having decent luck with the Panthers lately. In fact, I think we pulled some nice Panthers out of Select recently. A couple of times maybe out of Select. But you know, out of Plates and Patches, it is really a crapshoot. You kind of never know. And there it's an interesting checklist. It's a pretty good checklist, but it's also fairly diverse. And you never know if you're going to find a case that has a lot of duplication for one team or if it's more spread out. I don't know. You said Select has killed you. Select's been pretty good to us. We've only opened a couple of cases of it so far. Both of them were good. I've been happy so far with what we've gotten out of Select. All right, our first out tonight, it is AJ Puk, Oakland A's, on a Bowman. Where's our number on this? Oh, there it is. I lost it in the design. It is numbered to 14. And you know what? Let's change this one hot little second here. Oh, gosh, I didn't mean to go that far. I got a little carried away. I went way too far. But basically, I just want to make sure you can see it up nice and close. So that's a little better, I think, for that purpose anyway. So Oakland A's first out with the AJ Puk to 14. Followed by Hunter Dozier and the Kansas City Royals. That is numbered to 99. And Matt Olson, another one for the Oakland A's. That one, I think, says numbered to 50 in that upper right-hand quadrant there. So we've opened 3, and 2 of them have been Oakland A's. That's kind of crazy. Cardinals, Jack Flaherty. And that is a 1 of 1. I like when we hit 1 of 1s. And I also happen to like that particular card design. So all the way around, like that one for the Cardinals. Hunter Pence, and it is numbered to, I believe does that say 28 or 29? One of the two. And it is the Giants. I believe it said 28, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Hunter Pence is back with the Giants, by the way, this year. Signed back with them again. Mike Clevenger, Indians, to 96 on an Allen and Ginter. Oh, all right now. That is a draft night. Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies, numbered to 45. I think we've pulled that one before. Pirates and Austin Meadows. That is numbered to 44. Boyd, you said the best you've had is a Peppers Zebra. It's been super expensive, hit or miss for you and Johnny. You know, I think, didn't we pull a Christian McCaffrey like to 5 out of one of those select breaks? Somebody who's been in one of those can tell you, but I think we had one in particular really good break for the Panthers. That is numbered to 15, Max Kepler and the Twins. And that same break where we hit that McCaffrey, I want to say we hit a couple of other Panthers, and we may have even hit a 101 Panther somewhere along the way. I don't know. We've had some decent Panther stuff, though. The Phillies. Wow, Charlie Morton to 58, walking it back a little. So, of course, it had the facsimile signature printed on it, and then he's added his own actual hard-signed signature to it. Back when Charlie Morton was a Philly. There is a redemption. You said don't tell you that. Well, you asked me that, though. You asked me if we had anything good for the Panthers. I'm not trying to taunt you, man. I promise. This is also for the Phillies, numbered to 33. It is Alfaro. And this is Segura for the Mariners. And it is numbered to 60, way up there at the top. We'll flip our redemption over at the end. We always save the redemptions to last. Adam Ottavino. That is numbered to 40, either 6 or 8. I think it said 6. Colorado Rockies. Indians, Bobby Bradley, numbered to 98 or 99. I'm having trouble seeing some of these numbers up in the design. And another Philly, unbelievably, Scott Kingery to 99. And I hope Jay Allen had the Phillies tonight. He's been in some breaks, although he didn't like this product that much, so he might not have. But he's been in some breaks looking for Phillies, and we haven't had a lot of luck. And then all of a sudden tonight, there's like 1.5 million Phillies in here. Corey Dickerson, the Pirates, numbered 254. Ooh, that's nice. That is a nice little Bowman Mini. Bowman Chrome Mini, to be more specific. And it is, where's it numbered? It is a 1 of 1. I thought it was, but I couldn't find it. It is Lucas Giolito, and that is when Lucas Giolito was still a Washington National. So that's a pretty cool little hit. With a Bowman Chrome Shimmer Mini 1 of 1. Patrick Corbin, it's throwback pitcher day, isn't it? Numbered to 11 for the Diamondbacks. Last one out, it is Christian Vasquez, numbered to 99 for the Red Sox. Our redemption is Ozzy. Hey, nice. Ozzy Albies. We're lucky there, too, in the sense that Ozzy's only been a Brave. But for the sake of argument, I will put it up on the screen. We'll go to the checklist, but as I mentioned before, it doesn't give us teams on this one because I guess they don't know which card they're going to send you out of the stack that they have, so they just list the player names and not the teams, but we'll pull it up here anyway. What is that? Okay, whatever you're saying down there is fine. Just let us in. Let us in, Tops. Let us in. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, yeah, there's nothing there but just the names. So, anyway, we know Ozzy is a Brave, and fortunately, we know Ozzy has always only been a Brave. So, that is the Braves. All right, so to recap, we're starting with Ozzy, Redemption, Braves, the Indians, and Clevenger, Giants, Hunter Pence, Jack Flaherty, Cardinals, Matt Olson for the A's. We've got an AJ Puck, but that wasn't it. Bobby Bradley for the Indians. There's the AJ Puck for the A's. And the Royals have Hunter Dozier, the Twins with Max Kepler, the Pirates, Austin Meadows, the Rockies, Brendan McKay, the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, Adam Ottavino for the Rockies, Diamondbacks, and Patrick Corbin. And then that sweet little 1 of 1 right there of Lucas Giolito in the little mini shimmer for the Nationals. So that was 3 pictures on throwback teams right in a row. Crazy, right? I know. That's what makes it fun, though. Seattle Mariners and Segura. Phillies, Alfaro. Phillies, Charlie Morton, a throwback pitcher. Corey Dickerson, Pirates, and Scott Kingery, Phillies. All right, so there we go. That is Archive Signature Series Active Player Edition all finished up. And we are next going to take a little peek here. I know I'm tweaking that again. at our spreadsheet again, and then bust into plates and patches. But first, let me get the right thing queued up so I don't have you floating around looking at the wrong stuff. We don't want to do that. Okay, so some people have probably wandered in since we first talked about this. Here's the rundown. Multisport jersey, if you hit one of the two, or both, whatever, it's going to ship out to you no later than a week from today, which is Monday the 2nd of March. It might go sooner, but it won't go later. If you did not hit anything in that multisport jersey break, your consolation card or cards typically would be held to ship with your next package, but if you want it sent sooner, send me a message on eBay and let me know and I will take care of it. Paid shipping breaks tonight. That is the one we just finished, Archive Signature, and what we're about to do, which is plates and patches. Should be out the door and on the way to you no later than Thursday. As before, might be sooner, but won't be later. And if you get skunked in one of these paid shipping breaks, your consolation card or cards will go ahead and ship out when the rest of the break goes, because that technically is your next package since it's a paid shipping break, right? How convenient. Although rather, we would just get you hits, right? Of course. And we are rolling into a 12-box case of Plates and Patches football. This is break number 3. Of course, also ended tonight on eBay. Same night we're breaking it, Monday night, 24th of February. Team names are on the left-hand side. Your eBay user ID is up in lights across from your team if you are the winning bidder tonight. And Plates and Patches is a reasonably quick break, too. It's a 1-pack per box kind of deal. And we are looking for, what do we have in here, guys? 5 cards, I think, in here. We'll have the printing plate, we'll have an autograph, we'll have a relic, and 2 base cards, if I'm thinking about that correctly. You'd think I'd have that memorized by now. But I'm pretty sure that's the deal. And, of course, the printing plates. They are all one-of-ones, naturally. And you have to understand that they will have some wear and things on them, because they were actually used in the printing process. So they may have scratches and scuffs. Sometimes they have a series of numbers or letters printed on them. Sometimes they have pitting or discoloration. I've even occasionally seen some with minor bending and things like that. It's all just part of what makes them special, because they were used and abused, and yeah, that's how it goes. Edward, you hit the 2 McCaffrey on the first box of Select. Did you have the one then that was the really nice patch that was numbered to like 5 or something? Was that you then, Edward, too? Maybe. DB&C Collectibles. You're telling Boyd that you've got a McCaffrey and an Olsen 1-of-1 Shield card from NT. Hey, you're looking to find a new home for those. All right, my friend. Johnny, it's your first break here. All right, well, welcome, Johnny. You need some fire for the Raiders. Soon to be the Las Vegas Raiders, so I have to quit saying Oakland Raiders pretty soon. Once the 2020 products come out, it's going to be rough on me. I'm going to have a hard time. I'm so used to listing the products in alphabetical order by city that I could almost do it in my sleep. In fact, I probably could do it while I was asleep. And when I have to change that up, I'm going to have to move from Oakland Raiders to Las Vegas Raiders. That's going to be hard to remember, both listing and saying it out loud. I'll have a hard time with in the beginning anyway. And then the other thing to know about this product, these are for the most part thicker cards, and as such we generally find that there is edge and corner wear, chipping, etc. So you can just expect on these that is there. Now sometimes if it's especially noticeable, I may point it out as we go along. Other times I may not, if it's what I would kind of consider the standard wear, if you will. But definitely there is some of that present. Unfortunately, it's pretty common on these thicker cards. We wish it wasn't the case, but you know. Oh, Edward, they weren't yours, but you were there when we did it. Okay, so it was okay, I was thinking it was select, so there. All right. You at least got blah, 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 blah. Confirmed that I'm on the right track. Boy, too much caffeine, right? Donald, it's your first break with us too. Well, welcome, Donald. Glad to have you as well. Oh, Edward, you got the Kelsey 1 of 1 out of the next break. All right. We've had some good luck out of Select. I've been really pleased with it this year. But first things first, we've got some P&P to deal with. Little plates and patches action. So our base cards in here are generally numbered. This one is to 99. It is Terry Bradshaw and the Pittsburgh Steelers. My little Steelers, you know I love my Steelers. And then a lower numbered one to 25. And that one comes out for the 49ers. And that, of course, was Patrick Willis. Our first hit, this should be our relics based on where it is in the pack. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. We've got Mecole Hardman Jr., Sammy Watkins with nice-looking relics. Ooh, I'm a fan. That is numbered to 99. Our autograph is a redemption. Now, here's the deal. Redemptions sit right up there in our housekeeping area. They stay there face down until the very end of the break, and then we flip them all over and take a look at each of them, go to the Panini website, find out what, if anything, they're numbered to, verify the teams, etc. We do all that at the end for any redemptions that we find. And this is a perfect one. Look at that. It's got all kinds of the stuff I was talking about on there. So it's got discoloration, it's got staining, it's got scratches. It is a hot mess. But that's how it came to us. That is Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers on that card. Not the Jets, but the Steelers, because that plate is from 2018 Rookies and Stars. So there you go. David, you need some Buffalo Bills tonight. All right, we're going to work on that for you. See if we can't get some mojo fired up for you too. The Redskins, numbered to 99 with John Riggins and Devin Bush for my Steelers, numbered to 35. Looks like our relic, it's going to be double Jags. DJ Chark and Leonard Fournette. And Fournette's relic is decidedly more interesting of the two, and it is numbered to 99. Ooh, our autograph is about to make somebody happy. How about a little Daniel Jones action for the Giants? And that is also numbered to 99. I want to say we pulled a card that looked almost exactly like that out of our last case, didn't we? Did we pull that same card? Obviously numbered different, but that same looking card out of the last case? I think we did. And our printing plate here, it is Jamon Moore, Green Bay Packers, and it is from Prism, 2018 Prism originally. The Dolphins, Dan Marino, numbered to 99. Wrong sleeve. That's what happens when I put both sizes out there, isn't it? Grabbed the wrong one. Ozzie Newsome for the Browns, numbered to 35. Here comes a relic for the Ravens. And this should be Marquise Brown, your rookie. And those are a nice looking group of relics too. It is numbered to 99. You can see it there in the middle. A second redemption. Ooh, the plot thickens. And our printing plate here is TJ Watt. Steelers are on it tonight. This one also has quite a bit of whatever, discoloration, staining, scratching. Yeah, it's crazy. It's out of 2018 Rookies and Stars. Our plates have been through it tonight. All right, for the Browns, numbered to 99, it is Ozzie Newsome. I remember reading a story somewhere from Panini that they were talking about somebody Panini was talking about. Somebody had gotten a printing plate out of something and sent it in to have it replaced because it had, you know, the scratches and stuff on it. And they were like, no, you can't replace them. They were used to print the cards. Like, there are no more. It's already done. Andy Dalton, numbered to 25. Speaking of already done, for the Bengals. Alexander Madison for the Vikings. Some rookie reflections relics, numbered also to 99. And our autograph here for the Rams. How about a little Kurt Warner? If you've got the Rams, numbered to 25. Not too shabby, huh? And printing plate here is DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. And it is from, that was from 2019 Legacy, I believe that says. All right, Buffalo Bills, numbered to 99. And that one was Bruce Smith. And here come the Browns. That is numbered to 60 with a little Jarvis Landry. Oh, wow. The Giants are going to hit another Daniel Jones. This one should just be a relic, though, based on where it is hitting in the pack. Yeah, I mean, it's numbered to 99. They didn't do us any favors, though, with 3 white relics, but what are you going to do? It is William Refrigerator Perry, baby, on a Super Bowl card. Yep, that means it's a nice little hard-signed autograph, and I don't know why he signed it practically off the left edge of the card, but he did. And this is the only card in here, non-plate, that is our normal thickness. Those aren't the thick cards. It's just a regular little thin size card. Followed by Ray Lewis and the Baltimore Ravens for our printing plate out of 2018 Prism Football. All right, you have got 1 to 99 for the Colts with McAfee. Followed by the Cardinals and Mr. David Johnson. Our second base card. It is numbered to 60. The Ravens have another relic heading your way. Justice Hill. And what is that numbered to? 99. That does not show up very well on there. I don't know why. The camera doesn't read these cards that are darker unless you hold it at that sort of angle to see the bottom writing, and then the rest of the card looks all weird, so I don't know. Dang, Michael Vick. Well, there's one you don't pull too often for the Falcons, and that is a hard-signed autograph. That's got to be numbered. Where's the number? Oh, right there. It's to 99. So it took him a while, of course, after he got out of prison to get Michael Vick back into the products with autographs. So doesn't everybody kind of wonder if O.J. Simpson's coming next? Surely not, but yet, you never know. Ben Roethlisberger, Steelers are racking up the plates tonight. That is from 2018 Rookies and Stars. I think we've pulled just about the entire team on the 2018 Rookies and Stars plates run tonight. Seems like it, doesn't it? To 99, Larry Fitzgerald and the Cardinals. Here come the Bengals. Numbered to 35 with Boomer Esiason. I did always like Boomer. Even though I'm not really totally a Bengals fan, I did always like Boomer. A full coverage relic, Darrell Henderson for the Rams. Nice looking, big relic. Numbered to 50. Ooh, we've got an acetate coming. I think this is Philip Lindsay. Yes, it is Philip Lindsay. And let me find, hang on one second. I'm going to get a something white to put behind it so you can see the signature better. There you go. So a nice little acetate, Philip Lindsay for the Broncos. It is numbered to 100. And behind that, another acetate. Ooh, dang, man. I don't think I've ever gotten a box that had 2 acetates in it. That is sweet. And this one is also numbered to 100, and it's Randall freaking Cunningham, man. For the Eagles. Oh, I like this box. We got an extra hit, and it was an acetate at that. Oh, that's my favorite box. And a printing plate for the Colts with T.Y. Hilton. That is from 2019 Donruss football. Edward, do you have the Eagles again tonight? Because if you do, listen, man, that Randall Cunningham is sick on that acetate. I love that card. Yeah. Oh, you don't have the Eagles. Okay. All right. I thought maybe you did. Numbered to 99, Peyton Manning and the Colts. I know you sometimes do. Number 260, little Donovan McNabb for the Eagles. Dual relics for the Vikings, Alexander Madison and Dalvin Cook. Both nice looking relics, and they should be because it is numbered 210. Washington Redskins with an autograph brings us Bryce Love. And that's a nice looking card as well, and it is numbered 235 with the Bryce Love for the Redskins. And we got 2 printing plates in here. What's up with these packs? What's going on with this case? We've got all these extra things in here. It's not autographed, though, but it is an extra printing plate. It's Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers out of 2019 Prestige. And our other printing plate is Melvin Gordon out of 2019 Donruss for the Chargers. So one box, an extra autograph. The next box, an extra printing plate. Johnny, I know we haven't seen much for your Raiders. Have we seen maybe on the redemption, or we've still got a few things to look at here. So we'll get our fingers crossed and try to get the mojo fired up for your Raiders. Number 299, that is Rashawn Gary for the Green Bay Packers. And coming in behind that, looks like we are DJ Chark, is that right? Yeah. 235 for the Jags. Dual relics for the Colts. And what's it numbered to? Where is the numbering? To 50 on that one. So Naheem Hines and Marlon Mack for the Colts. The Browns and Ozzie Newsome. Woohoo! This one you can definitely see some chipping on your back, edges, and corners, more so than maybe some of the others. But as a general reminder, all these thick cards have some imperfections on our edges and corners. This is a hard-signed Ozzie Newsome autograph to 99 for the Browns. That's on our 100 Years of NFL card set, and that is a sweet little hit for someone. And in the very same box, here comes our autographed printing plate, and it's Bryce Love. So the Washington Redskins getting this one. It's out of 2019 Legacy football. Ooh, this feels interesting. This feels booklety. Is that a word? I don't think it is. Booklety. Booklet-like. Booklet-ish. So does that one too, really. Oh, yeah. Let's set both of those up here. They both feel like booklets to me. Probably means at least one of them isn't. But anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out in a second. Kansas City Chiefs and Mr. Pat Mahomes, numbered 299 for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Myles Garrett, numbered to 60 for the Browns. Here comes a Nick Bosa, what should be a relic for the 49ers. It is a full coverage, so it'll be a big relic, or it ought to be a big relic for the Niners. And indeed it is, big 2-color one. numbered to 50. And the Broncos, look at that. You got to leaps and bounds. These don't show up too terribly often. Emmanuel Sanders, it's numbered to 20, and that is also a hard-signed autograph. And a nice-looking hit for the Broncos. Our printing plate here is the Vikings. It's Mike Hughes out of 2018 playoff football. Now, can I tell if either one of these actually are booklets? Yeah, well, that one's not. See, I told you it felt like it was, but it's not. Eddie George to 99, Tennessee Titans. Behind it comes Julius Peppers, and that one is numbered to 60 for the Carolina Panthers. The Redskins are on fire tonight. A relic, this time, Dwayne Haskins. And the relic is numbered to 99. The Eagles get another hit. This is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And it is numbered to 99. Philadelphia with another hit. And our printing plate here is the Packers, Devontae Adams out of Elite Football, 2019 Elite Football. And here comes our last little pack. This also felt kind of like a booklet, but it isn't either. Dang it. They felt thicker to me. I don't know why. Oh, well. Our last printing plate is the Titans. It is A.J. Brown. It's got some writing and things on it, too, FYI. That is from Elite Football. T.J. Watt and the Pittsburgh Steelers, numbered to 99. And next up is a base card here for Le'Veon Bell, numbered to 35 for the Jets. And the Seahawks, DK Metcalf with what should be a relic and is numbered to 99. And our last autograph that we have in our hands, in our hot little hands, is Alexander Madison for the Vikings, numbered to 99. But we do still have a pair of redemptions up here that we're going to flip over. So here's what will happen. We will flip over these redemptions. Then we'll go to the Panini website and check them out. Find out what, if anything, they're numbered to. Verify the teams that I call out to make sure those are correct. After we do that, we will come back here and recap our relics, autographs, and printing plates, okay? So the first one around brings us Damian Harris. Plates and patches autographs. That should be the Patriots. And the second one around, which I apparently have in the wrong size sleeve, is a Daniel Jones. Wow. Wow. A rookie upper echelon. So that one's got to be hard signed because we have the other Daniel Jones that we already hit that was a sticker. So by virtue of the fact that this is a redemption, it's almost certainly going to be a hard-signed autograph. Probably a lower numbered one is 2, being that it is called upper echelon, right? Okay, but let's roll ourselves to the Panini website where we will check all this fun stuff out on these redemptions. All right, so we're going to look up the Damian Harris first. It's just a rookie patch autograph, so RPA, he is card number 14. Well, where'd you go? And card number 14 says Alejandro Villanueva, so obviously I've hit something wrong. How did I land in printing plate autograph? Daggone. Right below it is where I meant to be. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Damian Harris, Patriots as expected. We can see that it is numbered to 99, so I'll add that little part. And now we're going to the rookie upper echelon to look up the Daniel Jones. He is card number 2. All right, so we need rookie upper echelon. Card number 2, Daniel Jones, will be numbered to 75 for the Giants. So that takes care of our 2 redemptions. Let me bring you back to me. We're going to recap this at the end of the recap. I will put up the spreadsheet information. If you missed it earlier, if you're watching this later and you've scrolled to the end, following the recap, we will take a look at when you can expect your stuff to ship. And then we will also take a look at what is breaking in the days ahead. All right, so printing plates are out first. They're all one of ones. As I mentioned prior, they're all going to have scratching. Some of them have writing, some have pitting, discoloration, all kinds of imperfections on them. It's just part of it. A.J. Brown and the Titans, Davante Adams, Packers, Mike Hughes, Vikings, and that is Melvin Gordon for the Chargers, Christian McCaffrey, Panthers, T.Y. Hilton, Colts. We should have one extra printing plate, too, because one box had two. Steelers and Big Ben. Ray Lewis for the Ravens. DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. T.J. Watt. That one's got all kinds of staining and discoloration and stuff on it. And Jamon Moore, Packers, and another one for the Steelers, also with quite a bit of discoloration on it. And that one's Le'Veon Bell, Steelers. All right, that's our printing plates. And once again, a reminder about all of these thick cards. To varying degrees, they all have edge and corner issues, chipping, etc. Mostly minor, but it is there if you look. DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. The Redskins and Dwayne Haskins. 49ers and your young man, Nick Bosa, good-looking rookie. The Colts with a dual relic, Mack and Hines. Vikings dual relic, Madison and Cook. A full coverage relic for Darrell Henderson and the Rams. Next up is Justice Hill and the Ravens. There's a set of Daniel Jones relics for the Giants. Come the Vikings again, Alexander Madison. And Hollywood Brown, Marquise Hollywood Brown for the Ravens. Dual relics for the Jags. And dual relics for your Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. Now here comes our autograph recap. So we have a redemption for Damian Harris. It's Patriots, will be numbered to 99. We have a Daniel Jones rookie upper echelon, which is almost certainly a hard-signed autograph. That's numbered to 75. There is Alexander Madison for the Vikings. The Eagles have J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. This is a nice hard-signed on-card Emmanuel Sanders to 20 for the Broncos. Our one-of-one printing plate, that is Bryce Love. That is the Redskins. Ozzie Newsome, sweet little hit for the Browns. That is hard-signed on-card to 99. And there's the Redskins with another Bryce Love hit. And our acetates, we somehow managed to get 2 acetates out of one box. So we got an extra one of those too, which is pretty sweet. Randall Cunningham and the Eagles, and I'm just loving that. That's so nice. It is numbered to 100 for Philadelphia. Our other acetate that was in the same box is Philip Lindsay and the Broncos, numbered to 100. What do you want to bet those got stuck together and they weren't supposed to go in there that way? Michael Vick, hard-signed on-card autograph, numbered to 99. And, of course, our acetates were hard-signed. I might not have said that. Refrigerator Perry, baby, for the Bears. Hard-signed autograph on the Super Bowl card set. This is the only card in here that is not thick. It's a regular card, regular thickness. Kurt Warner, numbered to 25 for the Rams. And this sweet little Daniel Jones right here, numbered to 99. Somehow the Giants managed to net themselves 2 Daniel Jones autographs and a relic. Not a bad night if you're the Giants, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get our spreadsheet info up here one more time for those of you who joined late or you're watching the recap and scroll to the end, whatever the case may be. If you hit one of the 2 multi-sport jerseys tonight, it'll ship out no later than Monday a week from today. It will probably go sooner, but it definitely will not go later than that. If you were in that jersey break and you got skunked, you were not the jersey pulled, then your consolation card or cards would typically be held to ship with your next package, simply because it is a free shipping break. But if you would like to have it sent sooner, you just send me a message on eBay and let me know. I can put it in a plain white envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it your way. Paid shipping breaks tonight were Archive Signature Series and Plates and Patches. Both of those should be out the door and on the way to you no later than Thursday. Might be sooner, won't be later. If you got skunked in either one of those breaks and did not pull a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you will still get a package in the mail, and it will have your consolation card or cards in it because, well, that will be your next package, right? So that's how that will work. And finally, what it looks like in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, we're breaking the last of the Series 1 Jumbo Baseball. It is a full case. Veteran Base does not ship. Celebration of Decades event ticket is a separate bidding category. On Wednesday night, we're going to start a little bit earlier, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. It's a new release night. We're going to break a 20-box case quantity of Panini One football. They are loose boxes from shared cases, half from one distributor, half from another. And then we'll open a half case of Heritage Baseball. On Thursday night, we're going to open 2 cases of Revolution Chinese New Year Edition basketball. On Friday night, it's going to be Select Football by the full case, and XRC Redemptions has a separate bidding category in that break. And then Saturday night will be a half case of Heritage Baseball again. All right, so that's got us all caught up there. Let me see if I missed anything in chat over here. Oh, Johnny, he's bummed because he didn't get any Raiders hits. Man, I'm sorry. I know sometimes these cases are oddly configured, aren't they? I mean, we even ended up with extra hits tonight, too. And still, I know. I'm sorry, man, about that. J Bomb Sauce, we did get you some more Packers hits tonight. You said you came in late, but just in time. You are right about that. Saved all the having to wait, right? Just all the good stuff in the recap. I don't blame you. All right, so that's got me wrapped up for tonight. Thanks once again, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And if I don't see you again tomorrow night, come back and see me soon. Until next time, bye now.